لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك لبيك والنعمة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. I am Rashida Abubakar welcoming you to another edition of the program As You Answer the Call. The management of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, led by its chairman, Professor Abdullahi Usman, has been reaching out to stakeholders as part of the efforts of the Commission to ensure effective Hajj and Umrah management. So far, the chairman and his team have been to Borno and Lagos states, where they have engaged governors, religious and traditional leaders on ways of advancing the Hajj industry in Nigeria. Tonight in our Spotlight segment, we shall bring you details of these outings. Also in the package, we have other regular segments such as Making the Hajj and NAHCON News Diary, which highlight the activities of NAHCON and other stakeholders in the Hajj industry. Still coming your way is the announcement of the quiz winner. Keep watching.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. The program begins with the News Diary. Top in the lineup, NAHCON restates commitment to staff welfare and infrastructural development, just as the Commission's chairman calls for collaboration with tour operators. Stay tuned for these and more.
The chairman of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, Professor Abdullahi Saleh Usman, has approved the appointment of Alidu Shuti as acting secretary of the commission. A statement to this effect by NAHCON Assistant Director, Information and Publication Division, Fatima Sanda Usara, says the appointment is with immediate effect. Before his appointment, Alidu Shuti was the commission's Director of Inspectorate and Compliance. His appointment followed the voluntary resignation of Dr. Rabi Ukwantagura on the 6th of December 2024. The newly appointed acting secretary has served NAHCON in different capacities, and he rose through the ranks to become a director. Having displayed a deep understanding of Hajj operations, Alidu Shuti is highly rated and considered as having the requisite expertise to run the office of the Commission's secretary seamlessly. The management of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, says plans are underway to improve infrastructure and staff welfare at its zonal offices across the country. NAHCON Chairman Professor Abdullahi Usman Saleh gave the assurance while interacting with the Commission's staff at the Maiduguri zonal office. Professor Abdullahi said all the challenges bedeviling zonal offices such as funding, working tools, among others, will be accorded priority attention.
We are ready to give this request or this problem special attention, inshallah.
On other matters such as staff training, NAHCON Director of Administration and Human Resources, Babagana Bukar, had this to say.
Yes, for training, sir, you of recent signed many files on training. First consideration was given to those of us that have already been to Hajj. Almost all of them are captured, sir. And we've captured all the management staff. And the files are, I think you've sent it to accounts. Yes. Chairman has approved. So any morning from now, inshallah, we'll roll out the training, sir.
Speaking earlier, NAHCON Zonal Coordinator in Maiduguri, Wali Babagana, highlighted some of the challenges facing the zonal office, which include erratic power supply and inadequate funding. NAHCON Commissioner of Planning, Research, Information, Statistics and Library Services, Professor Abubakar Yagawal, and the Commission's Commissioner representing Northeast, Appa Jatau, also made contributions on the way forward to address the challenges identified. In a related development, NAHCON management, led by its chairman, Professor Abdullahi Usman Saleh, also visited the Commission's zonal office in Lagos. This was on Tuesday, the 17th of December, 2024. Speaking on behalf of the zone, NAHCON Commissioner representing Southwest, Dr. Tajuddin Oladejo, said the chairman's visit is a sign of transformation at the zone. He then highlighted what the zone needs in order to discharge its work efficiently. This includes solar power and computer systems, as well as improved operational grant during Hajj operations. NAHCON Chairman Professor Abdullahi Usman Saleh promised to facilitate the request to enable the zone perform optimally. The chairman and his entourage also inspected the facilities at the zonal office. In other news, the chairman of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, has called on all stakeholders in Hajj and Umrah, particularly states and tour operators, to work harmoniously with the Commission in order to serve the pilgrims diligently. The chairman stated this on Tuesday while unveiling the new office of the Association of Hajj and Umrah Operators of Nigeria in Lagos State. He said all hands must be on deck to make pilgrims happy. He appreciated the contributions of the association in Hajj and Umrah management in Nigeria and beyond.
We need your support. We need your cooperation. And we ever ready to cooperate with you, to support you. I can say also to guide you.
Speaking on behalf of the association, the chairman, board of trustees of the association, Abdul Fatai Abdul Majid, appreciated the chairman and his team for launching the office, saying a major challenge facing the association is now Umrah visa, which they want NAHCON to intervene. While reiterating the readiness of the association to support NAHCON's policies, Alhaji Abdul Fatai advised NAHCON to carry their members along in all the preparations for the 2025 Hajj exercise.
We are also proud of you because of the policies that you have implemented since the time you resumed. And this is not about pressing gain, no. The refund, the transparency witnessed in the refund is novel.
Speaking at the event, NAHCON Commissioner of Operations, Prince Anofiu Olarewaju Elegushi, said the Commission has completed the screening of private companies that applied for NAHCON license to handle pilgrims during the forthcoming Hajj exercise.
The screening of the tour operators, as you approved, we've done it, and I want to believe that most of us will be able to make the list.
Highlights of the ceremony was the presentation of souvenir to NAHCON chairman.
Alhamdulillah, you are still watching As You Answer the Call, a public enlightenment presentation that keeps you abreast of the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, and other Hajj-related matters. By fostering collaboration with government and community leaders, NAHCON seeks to make Hajj management and administration more effective and efficient. To achieve this objective, NAHCON management has been reaching out to critical stakeholders in part of the country. Details of what transpired during the visit will form the thrust of our Spotlight segment. Keep watching.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك 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 اللهم لبيك لبيك لبيك.
The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, has taken a major step to strengthen its relationship with key stakeholders such as state governors, traditional rulers, and imams. This engagement is designed to foster a well-coordinated approach to Hajj management and administration. This advocacy drive is led by the NAHCON chairman, and the team has so far visited Borno and Lagos states. On Wednesday, the 18th of December 2024, Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Kadir Obafemi Hamzat, played host to NAHCON management team in his office in Lagos. Speaking during the visit, NAHCON chairman Professor Abdullahi Usman Saleh informed the Deputy Governor that preparations for the 2025 Hajj have heightened, with the screening of airlines already completed.
We are making progress towards a smooth Hajj operation for 2025. The screening of airlines for the airlift of pilgrims has been concluded, and that of service providers are now the final stage. You will also wish to know that I held very important meeting with state pilgrim welfare boards, agencies and commission, where we sorted out many of unfolding issues.
While soliciting the support of Lagos State Government, Professor Abdullahi said NAHCON is exploring ways of making the Hajj fare affordable for pilgrims.
Your Excellency, it may be interest you to know that the Commission is currently making some efforts toward the getting a reasonable fare for 2025. And I want to also inform you that I'm already in talk with some airliners on the possibility for bringing down the airlift fares.
NAHCON Commissioner of Operations, Prince Anofiu Olegoshi, highlighted some of the reforms taking place ahead of the 2025 Hajj, which include the plans by NAHCON to make adequate arrangements for VIPs, particularly government officials at Muna.
We are trying to anchor both tent A in Muna and Arafah for any officials at a very reasonable price.
Yes.
So we know that the it is on us. We are ready to take it as a commission. So we are not leaving it for the tour operators again. So they can deal with other privates that want tent A, or any government officials that want tent A should please just write us. We want tent A for so number of people, and this is our payment. We will secure it for them.
In his remarks, Lagos State Deputy Governor Dr. Kadir Obafemi Hamzat reiterated the commitment of the state government to support NAHCON for better service delivery to pilgrims.
On the whole, I want to welcome you again to Lagos. And, anything you need, you have President Legushi, he has access to the governor, he has access to me. Please let us know. We will do it. Anything that you think we can do to assist. Because if we are taking a lot of Nigerians overseas, we must help them to make it easier, and may Allah reward us accordingly.
The Deputy Governor further speaks on visa challenges and the need to reduce the number of days spent by Nigerian pilgrims during the Hajj exercises in Saudi Arabia.
One of the things that you must consider, how do we, and I think it has to do with the number of the airlines. How do we take people from Lagos or Ondo, whatever, to Bauchi, to whatever? So maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can deal with more airlines. Who is taking the picture? Look at this man.
Before the visit to Lagos State, the NAHCON management team had on the 13th of December 2024 met with Governor Babagana Umara Zulum during a similar visit to Borno State. The governor assured the NAHCON team that his administration will continue to support Hajj operations in Nigeria to ensure that the services provided to Nigerian pilgrims are in line with global best practices.
As the governor of Borno said, inshallah, I will provide all the necessary commitment and political will required to succeed in the process of the Hajj 2025 exercise. This is the most important thing that I want to tell you.
NAHCON chairman Professor Abdullahi Saleh briefed the governor on the commission's plans and arrangements towards the 2025 Hajj exercise, saying so far, airliners have been screened, negotiations on Hajj fare price are ongoing, and the first phase of pre-Hajj visit date has been slated for early January 2025. The chairman further stated that NAHCON is taking steps to address challenges related to the use of US dollar in Hajj operations. He also reiterated the commitment of the Commission to promote Hajj savings scheme, among other policies implemented by NAHCON. In an interview, the NAHCON chairman shed more light on the engagements with stakeholders.
What we are preparing or intending to do to know our stakeholders in any place like Borno and other places, and we want to renew our relationship and the cooperation to, inshallah, by the time we arrange ourselves to work together and cooperate, inshallah.
In recognition of the influence of traditional rulers in mobilizing people for the success of Hajj exercises, the NAHCON delegation during its visit to Borno and Lagos states held discussions with the Sheikh of Borno, Abubakar Ibn Umar Garbai El-Kanemi, and the Oba of Lagos, Oba Rilwan Babatunde. While at the palace of the Sheikh of Borno, NAHCON chairman Professor Abdullah Usman Saleh said the visit was to solicit for his support and advice. The chairman took time to explain to the Sheikh the level of preparations for the forthcoming Hajj exercise, saying that NAHCON is working hard to make Hajj fare affordable for Nigerian pilgrims. Professor Abdullahi then offered condolences and prayers on behalf of NAHCON for those who lost their lives during the recent flood disaster in Borno State. Responding, the Sheikh of Borno, Abubakar Ibn Umar Garbai El-Kanemi, thanked NAHCON management for the visit. The royal father called on NAHCON to improve services rendered to pilgrims. He was particular about securing good buses and effective luggage handling to ensure that pilgrims get their property on time and at the right location. During a similar visit to the Oba of Lagos, NAHCON chairman appreciated traditional institutions for its role in building the society, saying that the Oba has a role to play in promoting NAHCON's policy on Hajj savings scheme and also educate pilgrims on Hajj rights.
As a father to all, you have an important role to play in supporting the Commission toward mobilizing those able Muslims in fulfilling their religious obligations.
While promising to support NAHCON, Oba Rilwan Babatunde counseled Hajj administrators across the country to discharge their mandate in line with the teachings of Islam.
All what we need in this country is just patience and prayers. And we should not curse our leaders. We should just pray for them so that things will be better.
The NAHCON chairman and his team visited the chief imam of Borno, Imam Ibrahim Zanna Laisu, and that of Lagos, Sheikh Suleiman Abu Nolla. As religious leaders, the ulama and the imams are responsible for guiding pilgrims on how to earn Hajj Mabrur. And so, they too are being consulted on Hajj matters.
The purpose of our visit to Lagos is just to extend our strong religious relationship between you and Hajj Commission, and then to seek your support.
We need to be properly organized as a body, as an organization, and it must spread to the state level. Because I don't see the reason in this modern day that somebody will still have to go to Hajj camp and to be delayed for days over that. Hajj is a year program, a yearly program, so we need to plan towards that.
The engagement with stakeholders is part of the NAHCON's broad effort to improve Hajj management in Nigeria by ensuring the welfare of pilgrims and the overall success of Hajj operations.
MashaAllah, the program is as you answer the call. Coming up next is Making the Hajj. Do stay with us.
Hajj is one of the pillars of Islam.
The circumambulation of the Holy Kaaba is a pillar of the major pilgrimage.
Arafah is the most significant pillar of Hajj.
Whoever misses Arafah has missed Hajj.
The most important benefit of Hajj is to be born again.
And Al-Hajj al-Mabrur, accepted Hajj, has no any reward except the paradise.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك 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 اللهم.
At the beginning of Hajj or Umrah, pilgrims are expected to stop over at designated points known as mawaqit to declare intention and assume the state of Ihram. The Ihram is one of the pillars of the Hajj and Umrah. How should pilgrims declare intention when in the state of Ihram? What are those acts pilgrims are allowed to perform or prohibited from observing? On Making the Hajj Tonight, Dr. Imam Abdul Wahab answers this and other questions. He begins by discussing the place of Hajj in Islam.
Hajj is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Hajj means traveling to Mecca and Medina, especially to converge on the mountain of Arafah or at Arafah on the 9th of the Hijjah that very year.
To perform the Hajj or Umrah, pilgrims must be in the state of Ihram, which is a pillar of Umrah or Hajj. What then is Ihram?
When I say Ihram again, it means putting on certain clothes, specially meant for Hajj and or Umrah. For Ihram in male, it has to be 2 seamless sheets of clothes. That is clothes that will not be sewn. Most of it like towel that we have, but make sure that it's plain clothes that we are not going to sew. We use one to cover from navel downward, and the second one in order to cover the upper part of the shoulder. After you have circumambulated Kaaba, after about the 3rd or 4th time, you will now use it to pass through one of the armpits. That's for the male. For the female, they can wear trousers that will be sewn. They wear trouser. That trouser now, it will not be too free and it will not be too tight. Very convenient for them, and they wear long gown. Then they wear their khimar. What people call hijab today is not supposed to be hijab, it's khimar. They will put it on and they will not cover their face.
Pilgrims enter the state of Ihram with the intention to perform the type of the Hajj they choose from the 3 available for Muslims. That is, Hajj Ifrad, Hajj Tamattu, and Hajj Qiran. While in Ihram, it is forbidden for men to wear socks, glove, or tie a piece of cloth to cover their head. It is also not allowed for men and women to cover their faces, among others.
Alhamdulillah, now it's time to know the winner of last week's quiz and also the question for this week. Good luck.
لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك.
Welcome to the quiz segment. The question in the last episode was, what major Hajj pillar do pilgrims perform at the Miqat? The correct answer is, declare intention to assume the state of Ihram. The winner is Amina Musbahu from Katsina State. She provided the answer ahead of others. Amina Musbahu will be contacted on how NAHCON will reach her with the prize she won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of NAHCON's effort in social investment in Nigeria. Now to the quiz for this week, and the question is, what should pilgrims do after assuming the state of Ihram? Again, what should pilgrims do after assuming the state of Ihram? Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing. Once again, good luck to you. Up next are your messages.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لبيك.
Salamatu Yusuf from Lagos State sent in the first message. It reads, "We are grateful to NAHCON for this educative and informative program as you answer the call. Keep it up." Abdullahi Mohammed from Nasarawa State sent in the second message. It says, "We appreciate how NAHCON quiz segment helps us to conduct research on Hajj and Islam generally. May Allah reward you all."
The message segment ends this week's edition of the program. See you same time, same day next week with another edition of the program. But before we go, remember that you can send your messages, comments, observations and questions through our mobile phone number and other social media platforms. Thanks for watching. Ma'asalam.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا